Finishing up here at the Thornbury Surfacing Stadium with Chippenham's 3-star men from today. Goal scorer Joe Hanks, goal scorer Kieran Parselle, and man of the match Jordan Young, selected by our sponsors J Shepherd and Sons. Jordan, you said coming off there, mate, you weren't entirely sure how you managed to blag that, but we reckon you went to school with one of them. But man of the match performance, mate, you can't have done too much wrong.
I don't know about that. To be fair, I think anyone could have had it out of the 11 players on the pitch. Even the boys that come on done really well. So yeah, I think everyone put in a massive shift. It was a tough game. Yeah, we done well.
KP, you've been saying for a good couple of weeks now that, you know, performance levels, particularly at the back, have been fantastic. 2 clean sheets at home in a row against 2 very good sides in Oxford and Dulwich. The only thing you were probably missing for the last couple of weeks was a goal, which was a bit of a trademark over the time you've had at Chippenham, but you've managed to put one in at the back stick there to really close the game out at a time where it was starting to look a little bit stretched.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I've probably been saying to Rossi and Tommy in the car, so I'm due one. And I said today, I feel like I'm going to get one today. But yeah, going back to what you said about being defensively, that's not just us at the back 5, which I've said over the season. Really, is everyone collectively. Everyone knows what we've got to do off the ball, and I think personally, it could have been more than what the scoreline actually was. To be fair.
Yeah, Hanksy, I think we all said in the preamble there with Gary when we spoke to him that in the first half we probably had enough chances to win the playoffs if we decided to match our goals up, really. But it was yourself that got that all-important one in the first half, getting a very, very smart move right to left. You're the one on the receiving end of that, and a very calm finish from yourself there, which has become a bit of a trademark of Joe Hanks in the last few months.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing. At half time we were a little bit disappointed it was only 1-0. We had a couple of chances to sort of put 2-0 and that might have killed the game, and at 1-0 they've always got a chance no matter how dominant we were. So to get that second one at the end, the last few minutes we could relax a little bit. So yeah, no, all the lads are delighted. We've done extremely well this season. 3 games to go now, isn't it? We've got absolutely nothing to lose, and we'll have a right go at it, and let's see if we can get those playoffs.
Next game up is going to be a bit of a difficult one, Jordan. We take the boys on the road to Ebbsfleet, which is arguably, you know, the toughest place to go in the league, and when there's so much riding on it, you know, I know it's, you know, hopes of playoffs, and we dare to dream, and we really do have nothing to lose with that sort of underdog mentality, really, to sneaking in there. But taking the lads away to Ebbsfleet, that's got to be part and parcel. These games got to be the reason why you've signed, not only for Chippenham, but to play at this level and play in these games has got to be a privilege for you guys as players.
Exactly, and to get into the playoffs we need to win these types of games, and we've got a Saturday Monday game. It'll be tough. That's why we've got a great squad at the minute, so we've got players that are going to come on, players that are going to, you know, the team's going to change, so yeah, it's good for the football club.
KP, we've had the Ebbsfleet down there already this season. It wasn't our greatest performance, but, you know, a good side that, to be fair, took a 5-2 win away. Not many people put 5 past you and your back line, so we know what their threats are, we know what they're capable of, but at the same time they've lost games, they've been in games where they've kind of maybe not had it all their own way. It's got to really just be down to yourselves to set the game plan and go down there and really make it difficult for Ebbsfleet to get anything, and hopefully, you know, our away performances this season have really sort of all signs point to good.
Yeah, definitely, and listen, they're a good team. Like all the teams in this league, on their day that anyone could beat anyone, sort of thing. But we'll go there on the back of this, the 2 results that we've had. There's no pressure on us. The pressure's on them lot to get in the playoffs. But yeah, we'll just keep taking it one game at a time. We've got a tough week, obviously Saturday, Monday, but we'll focus on to Ebbsfleet now.
Hanksy, we've spoken a few times now about the playoffs and, you know, the potential of being there. It was a bit of a heart wrencher when we've sort of, you know, you boys celebrated on your pitch your 2-0 victory, running over and bombarding over to where we are at the media console there, just as I was looking down at my phone, and Havant and Waterlooville go and pop a 96th minute equaliser against Welling. It's those kind of little moments really that make it a real interesting run in, and it seems like we're going to now go to Ebbsfleet and then we entertain Hungerford, but it could be one hell of a game down in Westleigh Park against Havant if it's all to play for there and then on the day.
Yeah, definitely. I think we can't really worry about anyone else. All we can do, if we keep winning, if we win all 3 games, we're in the playoffs. So it's sort of in our hands now. We'll focus on Ebbsfleet. We've then got Hungerford, and then hopefully, if we're still in amongst with a shout, getting in the playoffs against Havant, we'll have a right go there on the last day of the season.
Youngie, we'll bounce it back to yourself, mate. Obviously the man of the match today, lots of chances for yourself throughout the game. We did say that obviously when you went in one-on-one there, 12 yards out, and managed to find Granger's feet, we said 12 yards, mate, easily. We said that you don't score boring goals. A couple of chances for you thereafter, you know, stinging his hands a little bit from a slightly more Jordan Young-esque area, and obviously again for yourself today, a lot of dropping deep playing creation, and, you know, a 2-0 victory is not to be shunned.
Yeah, I definitely wanted the goal. It just wouldn't come today. It's been one of them days, a few games really where I've not had the chances, mate. Well, I've had some chances.
Oh wow! Look.
Nah, but the only thing that matters is the win, to be honest. So I'm happy with that.
Good stuff. And KP, obviously, it's you guys. You've been around this now for a long time. You know exactly how it's going to set out. Gary's obviously going to go now and try and notch a game plan up, get you all boys back in for Tuesday. Aside from shooting practice for Youngie, what's the standard sort of recovery period for you boys look like? And especially after a tough game with about 10 senior pros, few loans, and a couple of the academy lads, it must be really tiring to sort of get the legs going again on Tuesday. But you always seem to manage to get it done.
Yeah, to be fair to the academy staff, they've done a bit of recovery of us last week. But us as players and individuals, we're all a good group in there. We all look after ourselves and do everything right off the pitch as well. So there'll be no doubts with the boys looking after themselves in the next few days, and then all focused at Ebbsfleet then.
And Hanksy, we'll end it with yourself, mate. Obviously last night Chippenham went to Bromley in the under 23s in the Suburban League. You've been an ever present in Chippenham so far this season, playing a hell of a lot of games and introducing a lot of these young lads coming through. It must be a real sort of hat tip to the work that's being done, not only in the academy but the introduction of those guys to the first team, and as a teammate and a sort of a mentor really as the older players in the team. It must be fantastic to see those boys potentially clinch their league title now. I think only a 9-goal swing in Bromley's favour in their final game can take it out of our hands. It's a real achievement for those boys.
Yeah, definitely. I was chatting to Noah before the game. It's a little bit disappointing that they didn't get to celebrate properly last night. But yeah, look, they've done really well. Quite a lot of them have trained with us throughout the season, and obviously Ola come on today. A few others are on the bench, so they've been there when needed to come on and help us out. So it's only going to be a good learning experience, even if they aren't getting on, just being around us. And yeah, they've all been brilliant. So well done to them, and yeah, we'll look forward to this week.
Good stuff. Well, we'll let you guys go on. I know obviously Kieran, you've got a couple more interviews. Hanksy, you've got a couple of beers lined up, and Jordan, the goals down there. A couple of balls have already been laid out for you with some cones. From all of us here at Blue Army TV and everyone at Chippenham Town, congratulations boys, a 2-0 win against Dulwich Hamlet, and we'll see you all at Ebbsfleet on Saturday. Well done.
Thank you.